Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Tim. I bring you villages related content, and in today's video, I'm going to answer viewer comments. We're going to go over the villages.com website. We might even look at a few new homes. But first, I want to explain to you what the Villages is. It is a 55 plus community located in Central Florida. It's the fastest growing metropolitan area in the nation. It's also the safest community in the state of Florida. If you see any homes that you're interested in on my video today, you will need to contact the Villages sales associate. I will bring you their contact information a little bit later in the video. What you see in front of you is the villages.com website. All of the dots on the map represent brand new homes that are for sale. Let's go and answer some viewer comments. And let's take a look. The first comment, thank you, Tim, for your observation. It is very helpful. I cannot find info on what the basic prices are for different models. Can I build a new home with standard features without upgrades? Like I see designer homes, prices for $300,000 to $600,000. Doesn't mean I can build for $300,000. How much would I need to add to make it a stucco? I would appreciate it if you'd help me get these answers. I would like to answer the stucco home. The Villages builds wood-framed homes and precast concrete wall homes. I believe there are a few model homes that they build with concrete blocks and stucco. But for the most part, most of your concrete homes are going to be precast concrete walls, made in the factory, shipped to the job site, and lifted into place using a crane. You would need to contact the Villages design team. In general, you can work with the Villages to have them design your home. Most of the models they have, you can expand the garage or the side of the home. You can choose from different interior finishes as well, different types of fixtures, different types of tile in that home. But I do recommend that you visit the Villages, you contact a sales rep, and you set up a meeting with the design team. You can build wood-framed homes, you can build concrete wall homes, as well as block and stucco homes. Thanks for the question. I do appreciate it. Let's take a look at some other questions. What are you hearing about Lakeview? Jeff asks, what are you hearing about Lakeview and the homes that are going in there? Is it away from the turnpike? In my opinion, let's take a look at the village of Lakeview. It is not yet on the map. It is located just south of Central Lake, and this is where the Eastport Town Square is. The town square is where nightly entertainment will occur, live music, you'll have restaurants, and you'll have shopping there as well. And Lakeview is going to be located right here. I believe this green rectangular area, I believe that is a water treatment facility. But Lakeview is going to be located adjacent to Marshbend Trail. And you can see it is very near the Eastport Town Square. And one of the commenters commented that it is far enough away from the turnpike, and I agree. You can see Lakeview is right here, and it is pretty far away from the turnpike. I think Lakeview, from a turnpike point of view, would be a good location. However, I did have a commenter saying most of the noise you might receive in the village of Lakeview will come from the Eastport Town Square. I wanted to go into Lakeview a little bit deeper and show you what types of homes might be built in this village. And I wanted to show you the WilliamVans.com website and the map of Lakeview. And what you see in front of you is the Vans.com website and the map of Lakeview. And let's take a look. So Lakeview is going to be a very small village. You're only going to have 4 different neighborhoods within Lakeview. One of the neighborhoods is unit number 198, and 198 is located right here on the map. There is bond information for unit 198. It's called the Siya Villas, S-I-Y-A Villas. Let's take a look at the bond information. You can see the bond is 4.72% interest. balance $33,692 and some change. Annual payment $2,228 and some change. And for those new to the channel, the bond is infrastructure costs that the developer passes on to the home buyer, allows that home buyer the option to pay it off all at once or over 30 years' time. If you pay it off over time, you will pay interest and administration charges. So that is the Saya Villas, and based on the bond amount, and the Villages is very consistent with bond amounts, I think that the Saya Villas located here on the left side, adjacent to Marsh Bend Trail, I think they're going to be courtyard villas. And at least we know there's one neighborhood of courtyard villas in Lakeview. So if you're interested in a courtyard villas are homes that range in size from 1,500 square feet up to 2,000 square feet. They have enclosed yards. A lot of people like to buy courtyard villas that have pets. And then I believe this large green patch right here, that is going to be Unit 280. Although there's no bond information on Unit 280, I believe this is going to be a designer home neighborhood in the light green or light blue area. So there are two unidentified neighborhoods, and I will keep an eye on that. You have Unit 201, which is located right here, and you have Unit 199, which is located down here. And my guess is it might be a veranda home neighborhood, it might be a patio villa neighborhood, or it could be cottage homes. But my guess is that one of these unidentified neighborhoods is going to be patio villas, and one is most likely going to be veranda homes. And I believe the large green blue patch is going to be designer homes. Overall, I think Lakeview is going to be an excellent location to be in. And like one of my commenters said, Sam Propane, he lives in the village of Water's Edge. Lakeview will be nice. The noise will come from the Eastport music, and I agree with that. There will be a lot of lights from Eastport you will see from Lakeview. Probably true. Also, depending on location in Lakeview, you will see a lot of through traffic from Marsh Bend Trail to Eastport. That is an interesting comment. Are they going to have through traffic from Marsh Bend Trail into Eastport? That's interesting. It's not on the map. I'm going to keep an eye on that, but that is a good point. Be careful where you buy. Do you have a home you're looking for? Veranda. There are some good locations in here. So there you have it. I agree with Sam Propane on that. I think Lakeview is going to be a very good location, but you're going to have to make sure you understand where the traffic is coming from and where it's going to. So let's take a look. Are there any other comments that we can ask for? Any bond over $30K for under is outrageous, and that is reference to a cottage home, I believe, that I did a video on. Your dream home, I did a video about that. It was a veranda home with a swimming pool. Thanks for doing under 300,000. Gregory commented, a little trick to find out what pending home sales were is to go to the Villages app. I believe that you can download an app onto your phone, find the home and favorite it, go back out of the app and come back in to the app and look at your saved homes. It should show you the price. Well, thank you, Gregory, for the tip. I never realized that you could find out the price of a pending home by doing that. And then Halo said your screen on the left showed a Mayberry in Edenfield 446. You didn't see that. Maybe price is similar, and that is in reference to a veranda home that I did. Let's take a look at the map, William Van's map, and let's kind of look. I had a lot of commenters on my last live stream asking about where the best neighborhoods are to live. And I just showed you Lakeview. That is going to open up probably in the next 6 months to a year. We all already know that you have the village of LaGrange and you have the village of Edenfield. That's really where most of the new homes are being built and being listed to be sold. Edenfield is really now a hot area to buy into. I think LaGrange is going to be next. I think LaGrange is going to be an awesome location. It is going to be a little bit further away from the turnpike than Edenfield, and then down here is Lakeview. I think they're all going to be excellent locations to live. And I did a live stream and I said, I think purchasing a home south of the Eastport Town Square is going to be a little bit better than purchasing a home north of the Town Square. And the Town Square is this white patch right here that is adjacent to Lakeview. So my recommendation is to purchase a home in Water's Edge, Shady Brook, Moultrie Creek. And that recommendation is based mainly on the distance from the turnpike. You should not hear much turnpike noise in these neighborhoods. So the other question is there are future neighborhoods opening up if you're looking at a brand new home. And one of the neighborhoods I think is going to be opening in the next 12 months or so is Long Prairie. And that is going to be located essentially adjacent to Shady Brook. And it's going to be east of Bexley Trail. This is Bexley Trail right here. And I would keep an eye on Long Prairie. There is an entrance sign already put up next to this traffic circle. And they are starting to develop Long Prairie. I think in the next 12 months or so, you're going to be able to purchase homes in Long Prairie. And I think this is going to be a great neighborhood. It has quite a bit of distance between it and the Florida Turnpike. And I think there are going to be great opportunities if you are going to retire in the next 12 to 18 to 24 months. I think Long Prairie is going to be awesome. I think Farmstead is going to be very good as well. That is going to be essentially just east of the village of Water's Edge. I think that is going to be a great location. And this kind of goes back to the videos I did recently about the future of the villages. And I think Farmstead will be good. I think Long Prairie will be good. I think Lakeview will be great. I think some of the discounted homes in Shady Brook that I brought you, I think those are going to be in good locations in terms of proximity to the Florida Turnpike. There are quite a few designer homes that are discounted in Shady Brook, and you can tell the discounted home price ends with 9,500. These homes are going to be located very near the Saluki Rec Center. If you live in Shady Brook, the Postal and Rec Center is located right here, the Shady Brook Postal and Rec Center. You also have the Water's Edge Postal and Rec Center. In the event your Shady Brook swimming pool goes down, you can use Water's Edge. And then you're only a couple of minute golf cart ride to the Eastport Town Square, which is located right here. So I think you're going to have a lot of buying opportunities, great buying opportunities south of Eastport and just north of Eastport in Lakeview. I do think that the village of LaGrange, you're going to have several different home neighborhoods here. You're going to have patio villa homes here. I believe you're going to have cottage homes here. I believe you're going to have courtyard villas and veranda homes over here, although this area is technically Edenfield right here. And then this green patch, this is technically LaGrange. That are going to be veranda homes, and they are going to be located just south of the Blanchard Recreation Center and adjacent to the Woodlands Championship Golf Club, where you're going to have a restaurant there. So this area is going to be awesome to live in and buy into. You're going to have difficult decisions to make if you're looking to retire in the next 6 to 12 months. That's my video for today. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Feel free to share this video with anybody who feels interested in the content. Have a great day and stay safe, everyone.